There is friction in human rights. As we prepared to protest in London, it was reported that Rishi Sunak is countenancing our withdrawal from the ECHR, based on his failure to manage migration and his dependence on deterrence as the sole tool of government. We protest that this direction of travel is quite wrong and born out of an instinct to further corrode the rights and freedoms of us all and encourage the slide to authoritarianism in direct opposition to the intentions of those who inspired and created the convention.
Rights and concessions, freely, quietly, duly and in peace, fairly, entirely, wherefore we will and firmly decree all aforesaid liberties shall be free forever, shall be free.
On the day of our protest, President Zelensky came to address our parliament. Over the last year, we have performed for justice for Ukraine. We signed the declaration calling for the establishment of an ad hoc tribunal to try Russian leaders for the crime of waging aggressive war in the name of David Maxwell Fyfe last March. So what can humanity tolerate? What does humanity stand for?
Humanity stands for the best side of every one of us as human beings.
These ideas don't just go overnight. They are enshrined into our identities. One of the complex parts of society nowadays is that we have this idea of justice because of what it suits us, rather than necessarily asking the question, does it suit humanity? Even though the ECHR was based around several issues of how we deal with the decency of our society. Maxwell Fyfe said in one of his speeches the idea of tolerance, decency, and kindliness. It's not impossible to believe that in our society that we should seek and to find those ideals, even when we feel passionately that our rights are being eroded.
David Maxwell Fyfe talked about there being a highest reason of mankind and a best side of human nature. That best side of human nature strives to do the best for every single one of us, whoever we are, wherever we come from as human beings. The importance of this history is to tell the story of how these things came to be and why our humanity is at the heart of how we treat each other.
A pulse in the eternal mind, no less. Give somewhere back the thoughts by England given, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter and her friends, laughter and her friends, in hearts at peace, and gentleness, hearts at peace, and gentleness, hearts at peace, under an English heaven.
When authoritarianism grows into tyranny and seeks to enslave conquered neighbours to satisfy nationhood, you know that the law of nature is laid to waste, that rights and freedoms are burnt, and that justice must be enacted before peace can be restored. Much better to embrace human rights, democracy, and the rule of law, and grapple with the vast problems of the modern world with the armour which will protect peace and inspire progress.